We've talked about shadow entities on this channel before. I have various videos that discuss shadow people, and actually 2 different episodes that just discuss Hatman. And to this day, one of my more common letters that I get, and actually one of the most common topic of interview, and I definitely wouldn't say it's repetition. I would say it's probably something to do with consistency. In my files, I still have so many letters just about shadow people that I haven't even brought to the surface yet. Some are short, some are long, some I've read various times, and I still just can't wrap my head around them yet. I will say this case is one of those kind of hard to swallow type of cases. This cryptid case file takes place in North Carolina, and at the time the witness was 15 years old. The witness's father liked to take them to old graveyards and grounds late at night, and it was an activity that he called spooking. This person had gone many times and nothing had ever happened until one night. They arrived at a graveyard after midnight and actually walked the graveyard for several hours and nothing happened. It just seemed familiar to the point of where it was almost boring. Sometime around 3 a.m., the witness noticed walking by an old weathered grave. It was so weathered they could hardly read it. As they passed the grave, a sudden, tickling sensation went down their neck. They turned around and they thought all they saw was their own shadow. But that's when the witness they saw another one. It was clearly a human. You could see its head, you could see its arms and legs, but there was nothing around to be casting the shadow. When the witness moved, obviously their shadow moved as well, but so did this other shadow. The witness starts to move and walk ahead, and this shadow stayed about 4 feet away from them, but it was visibly following them. Deep inside, they could tell that they were scared, like a primal type of instinct. That's when their hand just kind of was up at their mouth, and they consciously noted that they were screaming for their dad. But here's the weird part. The father actually didn't hear anything, and I guess he was only a few feet away. Witness gets talking to the father, and he says, "Dad, something's following me." The father actually sees this shadow as well, and it scares him too. So they both take off running. They take off to their truck. But oddly, they both turn around and this shadow is actually following them. They get inside the truck and this shadow is standing outside of it, just a few feet away. And creepily, I thought this was creepy, it turns its head like that and it's staring at them. So after about 30 seconds, I guess both of them just kind of blinked, and it was gone. Obviously, they left the cemetery immediately after that. What stands out with this particular shadow person is obviously its behavior. It maintained distance, it mirrored the witness's speed, and it reacted to pursuit. In your opinion, what makes this one different? Why does it have the ability to be different? I would love to hear your theories. Oddly, there are so many different types of shadow people. This one, in my opinion, even has kind of that little bit of Hatman flair to it. I don't know, just that's kind of what the whole vibe I got. So from now on, I'm going to start doing not just anonymous encounters, we're going to do other topics as well, so you'll be seeing more of my face. Again, thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you so much. If you have an encounter that you do want to share with me, please definitely reach out and I will get back with you.